Welcome back to another episode. This is Formcast. This one's going to be a very quick one. Why? Because my brain has been melting with a bunch of IRL things like house buying and motorcycle problems and dentist stuff and life insurance things and things that I keep procrastinating about that I just don't want to get to. And I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to that. And my God, my brain is overloaded. So today I was struggling to see what we wanted to talk about. However, last night on stream, this is Monday, Sunday nights, we always play scary games on stream. We were trying to finish Outlast 2. Started it the week before on Sunday, and it wasn't too bad. It was started pretty creepy, not sure really what's going on, all this kind of things. Played for a couple hours, not too long, and we decided to continue said adventure last night. It was probably the most annoying and most non-fun gaming experience I've had in a very long time. Now, yes, I've gotten my fair share of upset moments when it comes to Call of Duty and other games and just kind of annoyances, little annoyances about dying and it being difficult. However, this was a different type of annoyance. This was something where I was playing the game and the way it was going, the way the story brought you from one place to another and flashbacks and back and forth way too many times, the sense of never-ending walking and the fact that in Outlast, yes, it's made like, and this might just be because I don't like the game itself, but it's a game where it literally is you run, you hide, or you die. There's no fighting back. There's nothing like that, which I think is just, for some of these moments, just a little bit too ridiculous. However, it was something where even the stream wasn't really enjoying the way the game was going. Everyone was getting annoyed that we were going back again in time and going back forward again. And 5 minutes later, we were back in time for no reason. And the connections just weren't there in the story. Eventually, kind of forgot who was who and what I was doing and why I was even there. It was a long trip to that mine, let me tell you. With that being said, I didn't finish the game, but it brings up the idea and the topic of discussion today of games that literally just kind of annoyed you when you played, and you know for a fact, 100% fact, that you will never play that game or a game of that series, let's say, ever. I've had my fair share, like I said, of annoyances with games like Call of Duty and FPS shooters and all that kind of stuff because the game has bugs and whatnot. However, the storyline in a game, if it's not enjoyable, it's not enjoyable. Taking a break from games has helped. For example, Call of Duty. Recently went back to Call of Duty and I'm having fun with it. Try not to take it too seriously. However, when it comes to games like Outlast, there's no reason for me to take a break. It's just straight uninstall. So I'm kind of curious if any listeners out there have similar experiences with some games. Doesn't have to be Outlast, of course, or horror games in general, but it could be any game. You are able to comment on YouTube. The podcast is uploaded to YouTube every week as well. So feel free to pop in over there and throw some comments in the comments section about any games or game that you played and you're just genuinely annoyed trying to get through it. And for us last night, I completely just said, you know what? Okay, I'm going to stop. I died at one point and I was like, you know what? This is ridiculous. Stopped. And just today before the podcast, uninstalled the game. 2 reasons. I just wasn't having fun. And well, you could use that 25 gigabytes of storage space on the PC. So with that being said, like I said, a short episode today. I can't say I've really experienced this type of annoyance with any game. Maybe I just wasn't in the mood for it last night or what, but I'll tell you what, I've never been, even today, I'm like, I would never go play that game ever again. It was just too much back and forth, made no sense. It wasn't a very smooth, linear type story, which is fine because, going back and forth. But when you went back, it didn't make any sense. And when you went back again to the future or the present day, it didn't really seem to make a whole lot of sense. And it was just really out there. So forewarning, if you're trying to play Outlast or Outlast 2, they are very out there, very much so gory, and almost not necessarily super safe for live streaming. However, we did it, and it wasn't that bad. I did look away from some scenes, though. All right, guys. Thanks for listening and listening to me rant, of course, today. So we'll catch you next time. Cheers.